Hi, my name is Robin Wong, and in this video I want to share my opinion on the 10 things that OM Digital Solutions must do to take Olympus to the next level. Let's do this! Here's a quick recap on what's happened to Olympus. Olympus Imaging was sold to Japan Industrial Partners. Effective 1st January 2021, Olympus Imaging is no more. The brand Olympus and its camera division and audio products were transferred to a new company, OM Digital Solutions. Therefore, in this video, I do want to share my opinion on what the new company OM Digital Solutions must do to not just survive the market, but to continue to improve the Olympus brand. A lot of people have predicted doom and gloom on Olympus. Oh no, Olympus has given up. Oh no, a new company is taking over. Looking at the history of JIP, Olympus is not going to succeed. Olympus will fail. This is the end. Yeah, you have those naysayers. But trust me, this is a new company. This is a new beginning. And I do see a lot of opportunities for Olympus to take a different path, and this may lead to something even better. I choose to be positive, I choose to be optimistic, and I believe in the future of Olympus. I'm more than qualified to share my opinion because not only I'm a professional photographer practicing in the field, I was also deeply involved with Olympus Malaysia for more than 4 years as an official employee, understood where the market is coming from, and also understood from a consumer's perspective, and I do have a lot to say. And here are my 10 things that the OM Digital Solutions must quickly do to bring the Olympus brand to the next level. Number 1, new image sensor. You heard it right. Let's get straight into business. In terms of product development, OM Digital Solutions must quickly update the image sensor. The same image sensor was used in 2016's EM1 Mark II. It was used in EM1X and EM1 Mark III, the latest flagship. I believe we need a new image sensor in whatever the next camera that the OM Digital Solutions will release. A slight increase in resolution, better dynamic range, and improved high ISO performance. I'm not asking the image quality to surpass what a full-frame camera can do, but any significant improvement that can be achieved with the new updated sensor is a welcome. Number 2, fulfill the lens roadmap. Before Olympus Imaging was transferred to OM Digital Solutions, they did tease quite a few interesting items in their future lens roadmap. Some notable ones included the 8-25 f4 Pro lens and a 100mm Macro Pro lens. I myself am genuinely interested in these two lenses. I would buy them in a heartbeat. Not only that, OM Digital Solutions must also listen to the customers' demands. One very popular one was to update all the small prime lenses, the 12 f2, 17 f1.8, 25 f1.8, and 45 f1.8, made them all weather sealed with a Mark II version release. I think if OM Digital Solutions can make this possible, it will gain a lot of trust and confidence in the marketplace. Number 3, upgrade the camera's LCD screen and electronic viewfinder. Olympus was the first to introduce touchscreen operation in the cameras. This was in EP3 back in 2011. Back then, the single-point touchscreen system was game-changing. However, it is 2021 now. And yet, Olympus still uses the same single-point touch operation in all their cameras, while everyone else in the industry, they are using multiple touch points on the touch screen. That is really frustrating. I've complained about this in all my reviews. Now, I hope the OM Digital Solutions will not use the same single touch panel in whatever new cameras that they will release. Also, electronic viewfinder, Olympus is lagging behind in terms of resolution, and it is time to bump up the resolution. We do want a larger and sharper looking electronic viewfinder on new Olympus cameras. Number 4, rework the menu and user interface. It is no secret that Olympus has one of the most complicated menu systems of all cameras out there. So many useful features are hidden deep in the menu system. It takes a lot of effort to dig them out. That's the reason why my OMD tips videos are proven to be so popular. I think Olympus or the OM Digital Solutions need to hire someone from Apple. Someone who knows how to simplify the menu system, someone who can make it more user-friendly, and to quickly find the important settings and features in the camera without deep diving or wasting too much time. A lot can be done, a lot can be improved, and I do hope that OM Digital Solutions take note and really make this their priority. Number 5, improve video features. I know it is not fair to compare to Panasonic. Panasonic being a video-centric company, they make televisions, they have video recorders, therefore they have the know-how on how to make great video features in their Micro Four Thirds system. However, this should not be the same excuse moving forward for OM Digital Solutions. The market, when they buy a camera, they're looking at a camera not just for taking great photographs, but they also want to make video content. Therefore, it is a hybrid system, and I hope that OM Digital Solutions is not missing the same boat that Olympus did. Now, I'm not qualified to comment on the video specifications or what the new cameras that OM Digital Solutions should have, but I definitely admit that Olympus back then has missed the opportunity to push the boundaries of what the OMD cameras can do when it comes to video. And I see a lot of potential for Micro Four Thirds camera being truly portable, having powerful image stabilization in video making. Therefore, I really hope that OM Digital Solutions will quickly catch up and make a new camera that is truly capable, if not surpass what the competition is doing when it comes to video. Number 6, AI and computational photography. Olympus was the pioneer when it comes to computational photography. We have the pixel shift technology, the 50 megapixel high-res shot. We have the live composite and intelligent subject tracking. With the latest EM1X firmware, we have the intelligent bird detection for autofocus. That is some high-level stuff. And I believe that OM Digital Solutions can push this even further. After all, the only way to break the limitations of the hardware is to introduce a more advanced software. There's a lot we can do in software, and I can't wait to see what's possible in the future. Number 7, use 1-inch image sensor in the TG series cameras. The Olympus TUF cameras, the TG5 and TG6, have been selling really well across the world. There is a huge demand in the market for a compact TUF camera, having shockproof, dustproof, freeze-proof, and waterproof capabilities. In terms of what the TUF capabilities can do in the camera, I don't think we need to improve much further, but there's only one way I can see how this camera can have a significant upgrade. Include a 1-inch image sensor. The bump of the sensor size will take this camera to the next level. No one else has done it at this moment, and I sure hope that OM Digital Solutions will be the first to do it. Number 8, enhance marketing effort. We are diverging out from product strategy and looking at a company's perspective on how to push the Olympus brand and reach as many people as possible. I do not like that Olympus back then, they overemphasized on wildlife photography. No offense to wildlife photographers, I personally do enjoy looking at wildlife photographs. I understand the appeal. Wildlife photographs, National Geographic look. You know, it's very inspiring. But ask yourself this truthfully. Out of your 100 photographers that you know in your community, how many of them are wildlife photographers? Out of 100, maybe 5, maybe less. For me, I will know more street photographers, more wedding photographers, more portrait photographers, landscape photographers, macro photographers. I know a lot of other photographers in comparison to wildlife photographers. Wildlife photographers have always never been the majority. If that's the case, if there are so few wildlife photographers around, then why are most of these flagship cameras, brochures, or the promotional photographs that they take, or even the way they design the OMD cameras are targeted towards wildlife photographers? The design philosophy, the intention of making the cameras were for wildlife photographers, were not for me or most photographers out there. I think there's a disconnect between the message that Olympus is trying to send and how they want to target the people that they want to sell the cameras to. This has to be relooked and the strategy needs to improve. I think the camera needs to be created for everyone. I think everyone needs to be able to enjoy what OMD is offering. And I really hope that OM Digital Solutions improve their communications and marketing and how they want to target the camera across the photographers in the world. Wildlife photography is not the solution. Number 9. Work more closely with Panasonic. Panasonic is a huge and important Micro Four Thirds player. Panasonic is not the enemy. Yet I don't understand with all the compatibility issues between Panasonic and Olympus products. You put a Panasonic lens on an Olympus body, you can't use the aperture ring. Or you attach an Olympus lens on a Panasonic body, then you can't fully utilize the DFD autofocus function. I believe that Olympus and Panasonic should just sit down, work out all these issues, and make products from both companies, all of them, truly compatible with each other. This will be mutually beneficial. It will definitely drive the growth of Micro Four Thirds. It will increase the sales from both companies. I just don't see why they don't do that. Well, I understand from Japanese companies' perspective, they are competitors. They don't want to share too much. They're afraid that other companies will win. But hey, the market is shrinking. You have to identify who your allies are. There are not that many around, and you're fighting a war against all these giants. I don't think you can win alone. So a closer partnership with Panasonic will be something very, very important moving forward, and I hope that the OM Digital Solutions will not make the same mistake that Olympus Imaging did back then, and will start to approach Panasonic and work things out. Number 10. Be less conservative. The old Olympus Imaging was a traditional company. They were very, very strict on the way they do things. They were not too daring exploring different concepts or different approach in making new products. They follow the same old formula that have been proven to work. However, the world is changing so fast, we are barely keeping up. 10 years ago, who would have imagined that we'll be using touchscreen today and we don't even have buttons on our smartphones already? A lot of things happen so fast that, if you don't evolve together with this changing technology, you're just going to be left behind. The most adventurous product that Olympus did back then was Olympus Air. And even so, it was conceptual and experimental. It was only released to a few countries in the world. I can't even find Olympus Air in Malaysia. And I hope that they bring back Olympus Air version 2.0 and improve it for 2021 or 2022 with new technologies, better connectivity, and I think that this modular system truly is the future. I made a video on how Micro Four Thirds can be the future if we make it modular and work together with smart devices. I'll put the video link up here if you want to check it out. Now, I'm not saying that this is the only path that Olympus can take, but I'm just saying that they should think outside the box. They should try to be more creative that should do more daring approaches when it comes to digital products, digital imaging products. And I believe OM Digital Solutions now, breaking free from the parent Olympus imaging company, they can do a lot more than what the previous company did. That's all I have to share about the 10 things OM Digital Solutions must do to bring Olympus to the next level. Do you agree with my suggestions? Or do you have any of your own to add? Please leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. If you have enjoyed watching this video, please consider buying me a cup of coffee, or you can contribute directly to my PayPal account. I'll put the links in the description below on how you can do that. Any small contribution can go a long way and help me to continue making videos like this. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and I'll definitely see you again in the next one. Until then, stay safe, go out to take more photographs if you can. Bye-bye.